Grace is 9 years old. She's in the 4th grade. Grace is spunky and full of love and determination.
Grace is a fireball, I guess is how I describe her. She's got a lot of personality, very determined little girl.
I always called Grace our grand finale. I mean, she was our 3rd and last child. She completed our family. We had just celebrated Grace's 9th birthday. We had noticed some bruising on Grace's legs, and we kind of brushed it off, like she's so active. But the bruises kept getting bigger and darker, and we couldn't figure it out.
Our pediatrician wanted to take her in and just do some blood work.
He had called an oncologist at Children's, and they said that Grace needed to come in right away.
They think she had leukemia.
I called Jeff, and
I was in complete shock when I got that phone call.
we rushed Grace up to Children's that afternoon. I remember being in a room with her and us trying not to act scared.
She was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, AML.
And hearing that was just a punch in the gut.
So yeah, that's when the world changed.
We were just living our everyday lives and in a routine, and that day came and our lives changed forever.
And we came to learn very quickly what an amazing place Children's is.
The chemo and treatment that they do for AML is extremely intense. It's very toxic. I was not expecting her to get sick so quickly and lose her hair so quickly. That was devastating. She had had her chemo that morning, and by that night she was sick.
All of her therapy and recovery from therapy is spent in the hospital because we need to keep such a close eye on her and quickly treat any infections or complications that she may have.
I know there was 140 some nights in the hospital, and I don't remember how many transfusions and 7 spinal taps, I think, something like that. It was definitely a lot to endure, especially for a 9-year-old.
There is nothing worse in the world than watching your child suffer. There just isn't. And you would give anything to trade places with them.
You feel pretty helpless. You do anything you could to just have it go away.
She's supposed to be a 9-year-old. She's not supposed to be at the hospital going through chemo.
She has taken this on in a way that no kid or teenager should be expected to do at this point in their life.
Even now, it's very hard to look back on that when she got very sick.
When we have children coming from every state in the union for specialized programs, we know that we are being called to serve more children with specialized issues and needs.
Unfortunately, there's such a need for a place as Children's, but we're so very blessed to have it right here, basically in our backyard.
We are the only freestanding children's hospital for 250 miles. We are the safety net hospital for those children and families. One of the transformative things that we're doing in the Hubbard Center is to have a dedicated floor for hematology oncology patients.
I don't think anyone realizes with Children's until you're there just how much they care for your child and your family, and the quality of care. I've never seen anything like it before. They truly care. They treat your child like we're their own. When you're up there for 143 days, we got to know each of the doctors, each one brilliant.
The nursing staff was just absolutely tremendous. They made our time there fun. You don't think of staying in hospital for that long as being a fun thing to do, but there's still times today where we miss being there.
Grace goes up once a month for blood draws and doctor visits. She'll do that for a year, but she'll have checkups indefinitely the rest of her life. We do get a little bit of anxiety and nervousness before those monthly checkups. I keep thinking it'll get better with time, but I'm not sure it will. It's something that will kind of always hang over us.
She is a very talented little girl when it comes to her dance. Just before she got sick, she was getting ready to train for the Youth American Grand Prix. It's a ballet competition. She is very determined when it comes to dance. She likes the discipline of it. She really is amazing to watch.
Grace is a perfectionist. She's so determined, and I feel like ballet, it's that same discipline. And I know Grace used that when fighting this. Cancer's not going to beat me. I'm going to win.
They saved my daughter's life, so there's not a day that goes by that I'm not thankful for them, for everybody up there.
I want Grace to grow up and follow her dreams. She has so many.
I can't wait to see what she does as she gets older, because I know it'll be amazing.